Good morning, Clark Road. My name is Samir Fees,
And I'm Brendan.
and these are your announcements for Tuesday, February 7th.
Every day this week, we here at the Trojan News Network, in honor of Black History Month, will be sharing with you stories of notable Black Canadians who have helped shape Canadian heritage and identity.
Today, we will tell you the story of Richard Pierpoint. Pierpoint was a 16-year-old youth in Senegal, Africa, when he was seized and sold into slavery in 1760. He was purchased by an English officer named Pierpoint, who had settled in New York's Hudson Valley. Pierpoint became his officer's servant and adopted his surname.
After the outbreak of the American Revolution, Pierpoint was given his freedom and eventually became a soldier, joining the British forces operating out of Fort Niagara. When the war ended in 1783, Pierpoint received 200 acres of land in present-day St. Catharines.
He went on to become a community leader among Niagara's black population. When the War of 1812 broke out, Pierpoint oversaw the formation of an all-black company of militia to fight alongside the British during the war.
The 68-year-old Pierpoint served as a private in the Corps and served on active duty throughout the conflict, including the Battle of Queenston Heights and the Battle of Fort George. When the war ended, Pierpoint was given another land grant of 100 acres in Gallifraxa when he died in 1838.
As one of the first extensive black landlords in Canada, Pierpoint would set a precedent that would allow future generations of people of color to own land for themselves and create generational wealth.
Stay tuned for more stories this week that spotlight Black Canadians who have helped shape Canadian heritage and identity. And now for some school news.
This is your kindly reminder that all music ensembles resume this week. Members of concert band, crossroads, and guitar ensembles will follow the same schedule as first semester. New this semester are jazz clubs happening Fridays at lunch in room 151 and show band happening after school Fridays in room 151.
And not to be forgotten, the choir will hold its first rehearsal at lunch this Wednesday in room 153. If you like to sing, this is the place for you. As always, the ensemble schedule is posted in the music rooms. If you still find yourself with questions, please see Mr. Kennedy and Mr. Bransack for some answers.
Before we close out school news, we want to remind the school that the music department will be hosting another coffee house this month. For those interested, the sign-up sheet for February's coffee house is posted outside of room 153. If you'd like to take part in the performances happening at the end of the month, please make your way over to room 153 and sign up for a spot.
If you have any questions surrounding the performance or schedule, please reach out to Mr. Kennedy for more info. And now for some sports.
It's playoff season, Trojans. This week, the majority of our sports teams will be engaged in the opening round of this season's playoffs.
Starting the action, our junior boys basketball team, traveled to South today to start off the school playoffs. Today, games begin the opening round robin with successful teams continuing onto the elimination phase. Doors to the game open at 3 p.m. sharp, with the tip-off taking place at 3:30. Roll Trojans!
Not to be all done, our senior boys basketball team also start their playoff run in the round robin today against South, where South playing host for its opening round. The senior boys playoff round robin begins at 5 p.m. with doors opening at 4:30. Everyone interested is invited to show with school colors and school pride. Hope to see you there.
Continuing in playoff action, our junior and senior girls volleyball teams are hosting South in their own AA preliminary round playoff matchup. Doors for the public will be open at 3 p.m., with the game starting at 3:30. Make sure we let them know that this is our house. Show up and show out with some trademark Trojan spirit. Let's go support our girls, Trojans.
Before we finish sports today, there are a couple of practice notes. Our varsity boys hockey team will be practicing today at 3:15 p.m., while wrestling practice continues from 2:50 to 4:10, led by the stalwart Mr. Shoebottom. Good luck to all the teams competing today, and athletes, make sure you enjoy your practices. And now, a look ahead at clubs today.
Have you ever found yourself interested in better understanding Indigenous culture and heritage? Perhaps you've questioned how you might respectfully listen to different cultural traditions and understand new perspectives. Well, our Clark Road Thunder Turtles Club has the answers you seek.
The Thunder Turtles Club is a safe space where you can learn about the various aspects of Indigenous cultures and identities, where you can have a positive conversation on difficult topics, and where meaningful and enduring friendships are forged. Make sure you come on out to room 210 at lunch today.
Are you handy with a guitar? Do you know how to pluck a tune? Well, come to the guitar ensemble in room 153 at lunch today, and don't forget that concert band rehearsal resumes at 2:30 today. Thank you to Mr. Kennedy and Mr. Bransack for all wonderful work they do to help our music program roll.
And those are your announcements for Tuesday, February 7th, Trojans.